Okay, we are already crossed our time here. Now we're gonna share our question. You can see our question in our topic screen. Okay, this is our question. I hope everyone will receive. So you can make it copy if you like. Now we begin our task, and we never accept any other person right now. And thank you very much for joining our team, and our time enrolling now. You can begin your writing, guys. So after 30 minutes, we just speak again.
Her
Thank you.
writing.
Thank you very much,
Um,
Tao, for sharing your points. So now we are moving forward to share our feedback. So Tao, if you have any comments about
uh,
kind of, you can share. Go on.
yes. In general, she wrote a good essay for the questions. I think she cover on the answers for the questions. Uh, she mentioned about the reasons, two main reasons why more and more people are moving from the countryside. Um, and she introduced her idea about the problem that called problematic situation. Maybe the negative aspect of the development, I think. So maybe in the introduction, she has a clear introduction. I think so. And in the body parts, um, maybe I actually I cannot read some words. I cannot see some her writing here. You mean shopping mall and what is this? Restaurants, right? Kind of.
Yes, restaurants.
Okay. Uh, so I think in the second part, the first body uh, part is okay. When mentioned about the reason, and she has a clear example to illustrate her idea. And in the second body part, um, yes, I think she has a good idea about why she think the development has a negative aspect. When she mentioned uh, there must be less room for them to live. And the second aspect is that they face have to. I mean, uh, you mean agriculture here, right? Secondly, agriculture. Uh, what is
Right.
uh, okay.
Secondly, agriculture rate becomes less as well as land distortion also occurs.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes. Uh, in conclusion, you say that moving faster from what?
From backcountry areas.
From back country? What you mean back country?
Backcountry, you can say the backward area where are less facilities.
moving faster from. I think it's maybe moving faster from the countryside or rural areas. Maybe better.
Uh, Backcountry is a synonym for the countryside.
Uh-huh. Okay. I
Yeah, yeah.
actually I rarely see this word before. So okay, that's all okay. Yes. Um, you mean but it is not an adventurous. Adventurous is an adjective, so you need a noun behind it. So because you use article in here, you need a noun to modify it. Maybe
But
you can
it
add
is
up, but
not an,
is the
okay.
adventurous development or the adventure change? I think this
Okay.
okay. You can call you. Okay, that's I think overall this you grow very good essay. I think in just in 30 minutes to cover on the answer for the questions. Okay, that's all my feedback.
Okay, thank you very much, Tao. Yeah, thank you very much, Tao, for sharing your opinion. And finally, it comes to me. Hello, Kainat.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you very much, Kainat, for sharing your evidence with us. So let's jump on your feedback here. Writing test two. It is though, right? It is though.
What?
Just what you wrote there. It is thought.
Yes, writing task.
Kind of. It is thought that people are migrating from the village nowadays, right?
Yes.
Okay. It is thought that people are migrating from the village nowadays. Okay. As we mentioned, like nowadays, we shouldn't write in our writing dust too, because it's already banned. So you can use any other words that will be much better.
Okay, it is thought that people are migrating from the villages in recent days or in
In the recent time
recently.
or recently, yeah, or like you can write in the recent era.
Okay.
Okay, so they were saying the topic was more and more people today are moving from the countryside.
Yes.
So you wrote it is thought that, so it is possibilities that, like you were sharing, this is possible that people are migrating from the villages nowadays. So
Okay.
how many percentage here? You didn't mention. How many percentage here? You didn't mention. People, like everyone. People are
Okay.
migrating. As you mentioned, like people are migrating. It means like all the person they are moving. Okay. And then
Okay, it means that it is thought that majority of the people.
yes, it is thought that like this is it is thought that it means like it is assumed that or confessed that this is the same thing.
Okay.
Okay. So you have to clarify like what the percentage here. They said many
Okay.
and many, more and more. They said more and more, like huge percentages. Okay, the next sentence. The could you please say the cause?
The-
The cause of
Yes.
this movement is lack of facilities. Okay, that's cool. The cause of this movement. So we are unable to write the cause because this is not the right way to write cause. Like if you're gonna write the cause, so it's look like informal. So you can write the reason to few extents people are moving. That will be much better rather than writing the
Okay.
cause of this movement is a lack of facilities. Lack of facilities in some town, in small town, and due to due to what? Due to the
Due to the trend towards advancement.
due to the trains. How you
Trend.
write this word? Trained. Trend, right?
Yes.
Okay. And what you wrote, the trained.
Trend towards advancement.
No, I'm just saying like your spelling here. Due to the trend.
Trend. These spells are okay.
Dr. It's not look like
E-
R.
So what
Yes,
it look like?
it's look like something else, but definitely not R. So pay attention here, R. The trend
Okay.
towers then tend to words advancement. Okay, advancement. Oh, okay.
Yes.
The cause of this movement is lack of facilities in small towns, lack of facilities in the small town, in the small towns, and due to due to trend toward advancement. However, it is a worst condition, worst condition then
Owing.
owing
Not owning.
then many, right?
Yes.
Many problematic
Situations.
situations. I will, I will what?
I will further
I will
describe
further describe in this essay this
aspects.
about this aspects.
I'm
Uh,
thinking that you are not understanding my language. Then how could examiner be?
okay, this is really tough. Examiner will die, I'm sure. For sure, examiner will die. Might somehow they will lose their teeth. I don't know. Yeah, this is really tough to understand your handwriting. Okay, so let's begin with your however. However, it is a worst condition avoiding many problematic situation.
Yes.
Fine. I will I will again what I will
Further.
further. Okay, I will further describe. Okay, I will further describe in this essay. So this is the wrong way. I will further describe in this essay about those aspects. So this is the wrong way. So what you need to do is what you need to do here. Read the question and the instruction very carefully. What they ask to you. They say they share a general statement. They share a general statement like more and more people today are moving from the countryside. You can say many people are moving, many people are migrating from many people are not interested to stay in like a rural area. You can say like this. This is alternative way to say. Or you can say many people are migrating from countryside. Okay, this is a simple way. And why is this happening? Due to lack of facilities. Due to lack of facilities. Do you think it is a positive or negative development? You have to clear this is a positive or negative development. As you mentioned here, however, it is a worst condition owing many problematic situation. So what the meaning is here, you are sharing like this is a positive development, right?
No, I'm showing here that it is a negative development.
Problematic situation, owing many
Yes.
problematic situation, worst condition,
Yes.
owing
However,
many.
it is a worst condition
Mhm.
owing many problematic situations.
Okay, it would create huge problem.
Yes.
Okay,
It
so
means that
negative
this is not a good
improvement.
situation. This is very bad situation
Okay, fine.
due to which many problems can be
Okay,
created.
okay, that's cool. That's cool. Your statement is done. I will further describe. So when you said I will further describe in this essay about those aspects, yeah, you will explain, definitely you will explain, but your condition is here, it's not required. Your presence is not required here. They say clearly, do you think this is related to you? And this is double question. This is double question essay. So you can use your opinion, but I will further describe. That is not positive. That is not the right way to describe. So you can say, in my opinion, this is a negative development, and this essay will explain more in detail.
Okay.
That would be much better rather than what you wrote. You can mention your opinion if you like. If you don't like to use yourself or your point, you can use like this as a negative development, and this essay will describe all those things. Or you can say directly, this is a negative development. That's okay because this is double question. You can say also, in your opinion, you can say this is a negative development. You can use full stop. This is a negative development. They said to you, do you think this is a positive or negative development? You can say, you say like, you say this is negative development. Straightforward. This is a negative development. And you will
Okay.
explain your idea here. Firstly, to begin with, for this movement, okay, again I have to die, okay. Firstly, for this movement, the many reason
The main
is
reason is
main. Okay. The main reason is less development in countryside because of less education and
less educated and simple people.
okay, less educated and simple people. Then moreover, oh wow, moreover, could you please
Institutions.
institution,
Yes.
okay, institution, res, I'm sorry,
Institutions, hospitals, shopping
institution,
malls, and
hospital, where you found
restaurants.
hospital, in institution, hospital, I don't
Yes,
know.
hospitals.
Are you sure this is hospital?
Yes,
Okay, I'm sharing my
hospitals.
screen. I hope you can see here.
Okay.
Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay, I'm making more zoom here. Where is your hospital? Okay, this is your moreover in institution. In institution, what is this one?
Okay, let me read. Moreover, institutions, hospitals, shopping malls, and restaurants are
Okay,
not
stop,
available
stop,
in far off
stop.
areas.
Is this look like hospital?
Yes.
I thought like hospital. Yeah, hospital, not hospital. This is look like R, capital R.
No, it's my small age.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so let's begin with you again. Okay. For this movement, the main reason for this movement, the main reason is less development in countryside because of less education. So in your introduction, you were mentioning it a different way. You were mentioning the cause of this movement is lack of facilities. So lack of facilities. Here you
Yes.
mentioned lack of facilities, and in your body paragraphs, you were sharing another things. Okay, I will explain to you why I said another thing. For this movement, The main reason is less development in countryside because of less education and simple people. Less education and simple people, right?
Less educated and simple people.
Less educated and simple people. So what is your
Yes.
central point here? As you mentioned in your introduction, lack of facilities. This sentence is not representing huge facilities. You have to say, uh, you have to mention clearly within in your first sentence, topic sentence. People are moving because they are not assumed huge opportunities in the countryside. Due to the reason they are moving. This would be your topic sentence here.
Okay.
Then you have to explain what types of facilities or what types of opportunities they are not receiving in the local area rather than cities. You have to explain.
Okay.
And you didn't explain, you used another information. Moreover, it's represent you another information. Moreover shouldn't be there. Moreover, it would use for your second paragraphs. In your second paragraphs, you use in addition. Okay, I agree with you, but moreover shouldn't be there because you are
Okay.
explaining about facilities. So you have to explain facilities. Rather, you can write moreover, but your first sentence is not explained, well explained. So you have to explain your first statement, then you have to move forward with your idea explanation. Okay. Moreover, institutions. I'm sorry. Okay. What you wrote here? Institutes.
Moreover, institutions.
Institution. Okay. Thank you. Institution, hospitals, shopping malls. Shopping malls should be
Yes.
attached. It's not should be a separate. Shopping mall. This is not separate word. This is attached word.
Okay.
Yeah. Shopping mall and restaurant. Restaurant. It's restaurant are not available. Are not available. Okay. So why you are thinking like I agree with your education. I I could say I'm not agree with your restaurant and your your another point which is like you said shopping mall. They could visit this place and they could come back to their city. If you say education,
No,
if you
actually, I am here trying to tell that moreover, institutions, hospitals, shopping malls, and restaurants are not available in far off areas. Means here I am talking about the lack of facilities. I am mentioning that facilities which are not present in the countryside.
okay, fine.
I'm
You're fine.
going to elaborate
Yeah,
my
I agree
idea.
with you. I agree with you. Just think logically. Just think a logical way. You have to think a logical way. For example, like I'm staying in the countryside. My city is not so far from my area. My half an hour drive, for example, half an hour drive. And in my city's area, we have a lot of facilities like restaurant, and a lot of institution, and we can say educational sector as well as you mentioned the institution. So all those things, hospital, like education sector, or like any restaurant, all those things we have in our countryside, like town area, rather than in our countryside. My house is 30 minutes away from our countryside. So what I would do? What I
Then
would
people are
I would
then
definitely
people
visit
will
that
not
place.
move then
Yeah.
people will not move towards cities because they are availing all the facilities in their countryside only at 30-minute distance. Then they will not tend to
Yes.
move.
Yes. So
Basically, people or tend to move from those areas which areas are far off from the city, that people should have find some troubles to reach the cities. There is a long distance they are present away from the main cities. That's why people move. If the distance is 30 minutes, 1 hour, 1.5 hour, then it doesn't matter. People will not move at all. They will not leave their home because they can
So
avail their facilities easily.
yeah, so you are saying like restaurant is the main reason? Restaurant,
Not,
hospital?
I'm not talking about the main reason. The main reason, the main topic is the lack of facilities.
Yeah,
These are all the
yes,
facilities.
yes, I agree with you, and I'm just indicating here, like as you mentioned, lack of facilities. So I have problem with your facilities explanation. Like when you say hospital, yeah, I agree with you. Hospital, I agree with you. I don't have any complaint about hospital, but you can say medical equipment or medicine. If we require immediate, we would never receive in the countryside. You can say job opportunities that we are not receiving in our countryside. That's why people are moving. You can say education, immediate education. Like if we have a child, then it is quite difficult to regular basis to visit our cities area, to stay and to assume to education. So it will be much difficult. But as you are mentioning restaurant, so I would never agree with your restaurant. I would never agree with your what you said in other part,
Shopping malls.
shopping malls. So I would never agree with you. Those are facilities. Those are facilities, but this is not the reason people are moving. Do you
Okay.
think just logical? Just think about you. You would you would move to cities area because of restaurant or any shopping mall. For example, other example, I will
It
say
could be a minute reason behind the main reason, but it
yes.
could matter.
Yes. So we are just trying to use in-depth idea here, like main point, rather than like as if you're going to say like this, I don't have any complaint. You can say whatever you want. I don't have any complaint. But I feel like this is
Okay.
not the appropriate sounds here that we are looking for.
Okay. Okay.
As yeah, first of all, I say to you, I supported you. Like you were saying about the facilities. This is the reason. This is the main reason. I agree with you. But your facilities released. When I saw your facilities released, it's not like the same. What I was thinking. Yeah, definitely. Your opinion would
Okay.
never match with me. I agree. Your opinion would never match with me, but it should be similar. If you say education, if you say job, if you say medical equipment, if you say transportation, those are the facilities that we are not receiving in our countryside.
Okay.
You can say,
Okay. For the next time, I will try to eliminate these words.
yeah, it is much better. And your body paragraphs is not the right. Your central idea is not clear here. You are mentioning this. You are mentioning the main like you are mentioning in your introduction the facilities, and without mentioning your facilities point, you are jumping on the point here without explaining the facilities option here. You are separating all those points, and you are using moreover. So I'm not agree with this point.
I think the sentence after firstly, which I wrote here, must should be the sentence which I wrote after moreover, this place, and the sentence which I wrote after moreover should be placed at first after firstly.
Okay. You can use firstly. I don't have any complaint. Okay, they have three things. Firstly, secondly. To begin with, it's represent the firstly. Secondly, in addition, it would represent your another point, which is you are going to add. For example, if you're going to write firstly in your second body paragraphs, you can write secondly. You can write secondly. You can write in addition. You can write in your body paragraphs one. If you write to begin with, In your second paragraphs, you can write moreover, in addition, furthermore. You can write those things to begin. Yeah, at the starting, at your starting point, you can write those things. But the point is, when you are going to use moreover in middle of your writing, then you have to pay attention. Moreover, in addition, furthermore, to plus, to in new information. I'm putting another statement. I'm putting new evidence here. Those are represent your another information, like new information, which is connected with your previous statement.
Okay.
Your statement is clear here, like you are using moreover, but I said moreover is not required here. Why you are using moreover? Like you didn't explain your first sentence, first statement. You didn't use your topic statement, topic sentence here, and you are using moreover. Your first sentence is not clear, and you are using moreover with another information. So your first information is not clear. For example, like if I'm going to say something, I ate today, I ate, moreover, I slept. Okay, in between what I did. Okay, for this is like an example. I hope you understand. In the morning, I have my breakfast. Moreover, I sleep. Okay, when I sleep. In the morning, after having breakfast, after having lunch, or after having dinner, at night, when I sleep. It's not clear. You, you,
Okay.
you got my point? It's not clear point here.
Yeah, I got your point.
Yes. So you have to clear. So you can make some note of what you need to do in your body paragraphs. In your body paragraphs, like your two paragraphs you have to write in your like body one and body two, and what you have to do in your paragraphs starting. In your starting, you have to write a central idea that you represented on your yeah in your introduction. In the introduction, you mentioned they have lack of facilities. So you have to paraphrase this statement again for your body paragraphs one. For your body paragraph one, you have to mention people are not assumed huge opportunities in the countryside. This due to the fact they are moving. This is your central idea. Then you have to explain. Then you have to explain they have like they don't have any shoes, they don't have any t-shirt, they don't have any food, they don't have any plate, they don't have any bed, blah 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 blah.
Okay.
This is your explanation. Then you have to give an example I don't like to stay in countryside because I don't have a lot of opportunity about restaurant. I have to have my meal on the restaurant regular basis. This is why I love to. Yes, it would be your simple, very simple way, very simple explanation with your example. That will be much better. What you are going to say, I don't have any complaint, but you have to clear your idea. Here, when you're going to read your idea, then you would have the problem. You would never understand. What I say to you, just try to understand, just try to read your body paragraph one, then try to recap your idea, what you wrote here and what you said in your introduction. Is it matching? What is your like? Where is your central idea? You got me, kind of.
Yes, yes, I got.
So, in addition, there are many changes. I spell I pronounce the right things. Changes, right?
In addition, there are many challenges
Oh my God. Okay,
which create
which are
challenges.
created. Okay, challenges which are created by
Yes,
the my oh my God migrants.
migrants. I
Yeah,
already told you that. That's challenge for you to write it.
yes. Hence, okay. Hence, hence belong few rules which are created, it's mean it's present, which are created. Do you agree with me? This is present statement you are sharing,
Which are created by.
which are created by.
This is this is passive sentence.
Yes, I'm okay. This is present tense, right?
Yes.
Okay, this is the point. Thank you. This is present tense. So when you are going to use hands, you have to share previous statement that should represent your past statement. This is the rules. So your hands is the wrong in order. For example,
What is the question? More and more people today moving. Today
yes,
are moving from the countryside.
yes, ma'am.
Statement is in present.
Yes, yes. This is
Then
in
we
present.
also should write in present.
Yes,
And the
I
question
think.
is, why is, listen to me, the question is, why is this happening?
Okay,
This is also present tense.
okay,
Do you think it is a positive or negative development? This
okay,
is also present.
okay.
So our answer should be in present.
Yes, okay. Then why you write hands? My question is hands. Like when you are going to write hands, just give me a second. When you are going to write hands, there should belongs to rules. If you write hands, your previous statement must be past form. Here, your previous statement is present form, and second statement you are beginning with hands. That is representing your past statement, and I'm looking your past statement. You didn't write anything about past. Everything is present. So my problem with your hands.
Listen, but I thought that hence is used for when you are trying to conclude something, like when you are trying to relate something, like in first sentence I told that in addition there are many challenges which are created by the migrants. Okay, these are challenges, then I am going to elaborate, and these causes are due to these migrants, so that's why I use hence here.
Okay.
Like you solved a question, and at the question what you wrote, hence proved that.
Yes, I agree with you. Hands are related. Conclude like it's like a result, right? Like a result.
Yes, yes, you can
For
say
example, if I say,
like
for
result
example, if
meaning.
I say we had heavy rain yesterday, we had heavy rains, we have heavy rain, we had heavy rain yesterday. Hence, the weather is clear. Hence, I'm using as a conclude. I'm using as a conclude as a result. But I have a past from. I have a past from. Hence, belong your rules. When you are going to write hence, your previous statement must be in the past form, not present form. Here you wrote that I explained earlier. In addition, those are many. Okay, okay. There are many challenges which are created by the migrants. This is present tense. This is present form. Hence, this is wrong here. When you are going to write hence, this is wrong. I agree, right?
Okay,
I can understand you are explaining as a result. Okay, fine. I don't have any complaint. But when you are going to write hence, then your past statement must be in past form. If you're going to write anything present form, then your hence, like as a result, that would be wrong. Now you got me. Hence,
okay,
hence belong your rules. This is the only one word as a connector. This belong. rules. All the connector they belongs different rules, but hence is different. Past a statement, you can recheck, you can cross check. I don't have any complaint. You can cross check. Okay, hence,
Okay.
okay, hence, then you wrote challenges. Okay, I have another problem. Like as you mentioned, this is a negative development. Negative development. So this is a negative development. This is created by migrants. Hence, hence you write whom they move. Okay, where or whom. What you wrote here? I can understand. You're writing here. I can understand.
Where?
Yes, where they move toward. Okay, towards. Okay, TOWARDS toward. Okay, toward development uh, areas, development areas. There, then there must be less room,
Room.
right? Room for them to live. Moreover,
Yes.
again, okay. So, kind of, I think you have
Yes.
problem with your structures, kind of. You have problem with your structure. Okay, just I don't know, like what you are thinking. I don't have any idea. Just trust. I could say you can trust me. What I'm saying here, it's not wrong. You can check with any examiner. If you are following your method, I don't have any complaint. But daily, I would say the same thing. I would repeat the same thing. So what we need to do in our body paragraphs 1 and 2, we have to write a central idea first. Why we receive our central idea? We complete our introduction, we mention our idea in our introduction. As you didn't mention your idea in your introduction about your second paragraphs, so you can write few things, but you can write anything in your second paragraphs. In addition, those are many, and there are many challenges which are created by the migrants. This is completely okay. I don't have any complaint. Migrants are like immigrants are creating problem. Immigrants are creating problem. Hence, where they move toward developed areas towards, okay, towards.
Just a second. In introduction, the sentence is, however, it is a problematic situations. What it mean? This is the idea which I am going to explore here.
Yes, I said your main point. I don't have any problem. I said there are many challenges which are created by the migrants. I don't have any complaint in this sentence. I say to you, you you is- you begin your problem from your hands. Those they move towards developed areas. There, okay. Then there must be less room. What you are trying to explain here? Must be less room for there to live.
Okay, I'm going to explain. Hence, when they move towards developed areas, then there must be less room for them to live. It means that when most of the people will move towards the cities, then there will be less room. Less room means less place to live there.
Yeah, I can
Because when
understand.
more and more people will be in cities, automatically place will reduce. This is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I understand. But your sentence is not clear for me. As you are explaining, I could say, yeah, as I read, I can understand, but your sentence is not clear. Must be less room. Must be less room. How you could say must be? Or you would
Okay.
say they would face difficulties to stay in the same place due to the fact, or in all like due to the reason is the population was increased.
Okay.
It would be the right figure. As you are explaining here, I feel like okay, everyone they would come in the same room, and like more than 1,000 people they would come in the same room. They would say, okay, we are not allowed to sleep anywhere. We have to stay and like stand by, and we have to sleep like a horse. You say it in a must
Okay.
be less room. You didn't mention about accommodation. You got me now?
Yes, got you.
Okay, kind of. Okay, anyways, I don't have anything else. I don't have anything else. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, kind of.
Sorry,
Okay,
sorry for what?
what?
I'm saying sorry for what?
No, 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 no. I don't have anything else. I don't have anything else.
I'm listening you.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So I have one request to you. You can pay attention with your connector. In addition,
Okay.
moreover, it's not like if you're going to put down all the connector in your essay, then your score will boost. It's not like that. You can use due to, it's also a connector. You can use in order to, it's also a connector. You can use example, it's also a connector. You can use and, you can make a complex sentence. You can use compound sentence. That would help you to develop your score rather than using connector like moreover, in addition, hence. If you could use those connector in like in a right accurate way, then your score would like touch the sky. But unfortunately, if you are unable to use this connector the correct way, then I don't know what would happen.
Okay.
But trust me, what would happen that would never support you.
Okay.
Okay, what you wrote here, could you please write again? Could you please write again on Microsoft Word, and you can send it to me? I would cross check. What you wrote here, you can write on the computer like MS Word file, and you can send it to me. Or you can write in our Google Drive, and I would make the copy and I would submit the another side, and I would receive the right feedback with a marking, with a mark, and I would let you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Kainat. And now we are moving forward. We have another candidate here. We have Tao here. Hello, Tao.
But listen, I
Hello.
don't have any soft copy.
What?
But I don't have any soft copy.
No, no, no. You don't need to read about soft copy. What we wrote, you wrote in your paper, right? On your paper, right?
Okay.
You wrote on your paper, right?
Yes.
Okay. You can check your writing on the paper, and you can type anything. You can type in our Google Drive, like where Thao already submit her statement. Now we are reading Thao like whatever Thao submit, she already complete by the computer, through the computer, or might her cell phone or something else. So it can write like this. So then I could make the copy. Then I could use your writing.
Okay.
You got me?
I will send you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So now we are moving forward. We have Thao here. I'm requesting to other person, please read her statement and share your feedback to Thao. So kind of, if you have any comments, with you can share with Tom. If you have any comments.
First of all, I wanna say that uh, there is a problem with introduction. Uh,
Hi, Tom.
just a second.
We are sharing
Okay,
our
yeah,
feedback with you. Yeah.
yes. Uh, okay, you can continue your. So, what is the problem?
Yes, she said there are a lot of reasons for this phenomenon, which I am going to show in this essay, while other people think this is a positive development. Who said other people think it's a positive development? It's not agree disagree essay. It's a double question and opinion essay. The whole essay you wrote is
Here I
in
want
sense
to,
of agree
yes,
and disagree.
yes, I want to mention the contrast idea. When other people think it is a good idea to move, but I think that the moving brings more setback or negative impacts. So what should I change? Uh, According to you, what should I change for the better for the lesson in introduction?
According to me, you attempt this essay regarding agree and disagree. But this is not the agree and disagree essay.
Right.
Yes, you write here, while other people think it's a positive development, I would argue that it brings more setbacks. Setbacks means drawbacks?
Yes, drawback or negative impact.
Okay. And in your second paragraph, what you wrote, there are some arguments saying that this phenomena is a good trend because they can have better living standards in the cities. In reality, a lot of families have to face several problems after leaving their countryside. You are going to explain here about problems, the reasons why it is a bad. Then what's your first line?
Right, yes. In the second paragraph in the body part, I want to mention the some negative aspects of movement. So,
But your position is not clear here.
sorry, can you
That
repeat
your
your idea?
that that your answer is not clear here. Either it is a development, positive development or negative development. Because you wrote this essay in other sense, like agree disagree. Uh, Listen, come to the question. The question is, more and more people today are moving from the countryside. It's a general statement, okay? Then the
Yes.
questions are, why is this happening? Means you have to explain the reasons, then why people are moving. And the second question is, do you think it is a positive or negative development? That in the question they are asking from your opinion, that what you think about this. Is it positive? Is it a negative? But in the question where it is mentioned that some people argue that this is a positive development, is this mentioned everywhere?
No. Yes, I understand your idea. So in the first paragraph in the body part, I mentioned about some reasons for the change for the changing for the moving people. And in the second paragraph, I mentioned about the reason why I think that the movement is negative. So,
Actually,
uh,
your first body paragraph is okay.
mhm.
There is no problem with your first body paragraph. In your second body paragraph, there is problem at the starting point, and the main problem is in introduction.
Okay, yes, I see your point. So
With the sentence that
yes, yes.
while other
Mm-hmm.
people think this is a positive development.
Right. Yes, I should change in other way so that I can mention about the negative impacts later. Okay, yes, I should change.
Yes,
Yes. Okay,
yes,
thank you.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, anything else?
No, thanks. It's done.
Uh, yes.
Okay, thank you very much, Kainat, for sharing your opinion with Tao. And finally, it comes to me. Hello, Tao.
Yes, hello.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Tao, for sharing your essay with all of us. And I agree with Kainat. There were a few errors. So let's begin with your. Might you were struggling with your structure today. Okay, but previously I would say you had great idea, but I don't know what happened with you today. I don't know. Okay, let's begin with your introduction. So
Okay.
it is a true fact that more and more people today have a tendency to leave their hometown in order to live in a city. Okay, live in a city. Hometown, I think this is not the right word here. Hometown. Okay, if I say hometown, I'm staying in the countryside. This is my hometown. No, sorry, not city side, city's area. This is my hometown. I born here.
Okay.
Then what would happen?
Okay. I got you. So I should change to countryside, right?
Yeah, you,
Or,
you can use rural area,
mm-hmm.
or you can say under construction area, or village
Yes.
side. People are not interested to stay live there. That's why they are moving. This is the reason.
Okay.
Okay, in
Yes.
order to live in the cities, they didn't mention in order to live in the cities. They didn't mention anything. In order to develop their qualification, I can say, in order to find better opportunities, I can say, in order to live in the cities. You are mentioning live in a city, only live in a city. In order to live in a city, as you're gonna mention, in order to live in a city, that's mean they they only try to live in a city.
Yes, because maybe my idea is that they they don't like the living standard in their countryside. They want to have a better life in the cities because cities always have better condition.
Yes,
So that is
it's okay.
the trend
In order
the
to,
trend that
yes, yes. Okay, I'm going to explain to you in detail. That will be much better. It is a true fact that more and more people today have a tendency to leave their countryside in order to live in a city. In order to live in a city, if you're going to say in order to live in a city, that's mean um, in order to live in a city, that means like they like to stay in a city. They like to stay in a city. Yeah. In order to live in a city, they love to stay in a city. So this
yes.
is not the reason. We know they are speaking. The question are speaking Many and many people, more and more people are today, more and more people today are moving from the countryside, moving from the countryside, and where they are moving, definitely in cities area, definitely they are moving in a cities area, city area, or develop, yeah, like a popular area. They are moving, definitely they are moving developed area rather than where they're used to in live. So they are moving in order to in order to live in a city. So you can say not in order to, they are moving from the countryside, countryside, countryside to cities area, to city, countryside to city.
Okay.
The reason
Yeah.
is, the reason is finding few facilities, or in order to get few opportunities to develop their career or something else. That would be the most like beneficial word. That would be the right one, the right word here, rather than as you wrote here.
Okay.
So I have
Yes.
problem with your in order to as well, in order to, because this is not the right here, right form here. Hometown in order to live in the cities. I hope you already understand, right?
Okay, I got you. Yes, I should change it
Yes,
as
you
the
should
way you
change.
say.
Yeah, you can change. There are a lot of reason. There are a lot of reason for this phenomenon, which I am going to show in this essay. Okay, there are a lot of reasons. As you mentioned, there are a lot of reasons. You can avoid a lot of this. In this is informal. This is not the formal word here. Lot of, you can change this form.
There are maybe I can't not think of other word to replace that.
Okay, you can say there are many reasons. You can say there are numerous reasons. You can say
Okay.
there are a huge reason. There are massive, massive, um, massive, not like tremendous. Yeah, there are tremendous, tremendous question. There was tremendous, tremendous circumstances. On that extent, people are moving.
Okay. So okay, yes, maybe numerous is better.
Yeah, Neymar should be much better rather
Yes.
than using any other things. Okay, anyways, there are a lot of reasons for this phenomena, which I'm going to, this is the wrong again, which I'm going to explain in this essay. They didn't ask you why this happening. You should explain why this happening. As you mentioned, there are numerous reasons for this phenomena. Okay, your sentence is done, and I believe, this is a positive development. Okay, then it will be much better. While other
Okay.
think that this is the wrong here, while other think that they didn't ask you about other thing, or like they didn't compare with anyone. They directly asked to you, do you think? That means your opinion. They ask you about your opinion. I'm just highlighting. Not like highlighting. I'm bolding few words that could help your mind. You can see, right?
Yes, yes, I can see it. Yes, I
Okay.
should change it.
Yes, you can change those things. As I mentioned, your this sentence is not right. You can erase this area. There are several reasons for this phenomena, and in my opinion, this is a positive development, and this essay will explain in detail information.
Okay. Yes, that should be better. Thank you. Yes.
That will be much better rather than as you write here. This is a positive development. It is okay. I would argue. So this is wrong here. I would argue they didn't ask you about your agree and disagreement. This is wrong here. So you can erase those things. I hope that will be much better. Okay, let's begin with you. Okay, what when you are using this as space, so I would recommend to you, don't try to use these types of space from your beginning part, because uh, this is the right structure. This is the right structure. Don't try
Okay.
to use any space. um, like before writing anything, don't try to
Mm-hmm.
use after like before any word. We shouldn't use this. I don't know the real name of this space. I don't know which. Okay, when it comes to the reason, I damn that people want to leave their countryside to seek better living standards, and the better education opportunities. So you you are trying to explain about the opportunities about education sector only, right?
Yeah, yes, and living standards in general.
Okay,
Living
living
standards
standard.
here cover all sectors
Yes.
in people lives. For example, entertainment facility and healthcare service.
Yes, I agree with you. Yes, this is okay. This is okay. I don't have any complaint. So it would be much better. You can avoid this sentence and you can write there are huge opportunities. There are like people are moving the okay when it comes to the reason people are looking for their opportunities their few opportunities to improve their regular life.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Okay.
you can write it is true that living standards and the education it's not available in the countryside. This is the reason due to the fact is or due to the reason is or because of the fact that people are moving, people are living there, people are living their countryside where they were living, and they are settling or they're likely to settle in cities area.
Yes. Okay.
You got me
Okay,
now?
I got you. Yes.
Okay, then you wrote first of all it is obvious that living condition in the countryside are much lower compared to the big city. Okay, living condition. Okay, there are not enough good facilities for entertainment, and the healthcare services are terrible. And the healthcare services are the terrible in the some rural areas. Consequently, people from the countryside might not be able to enjoy their life into their lives to the fullest. Okay, fullest. Besides, the quality of education in rural area is not as good as that in the city. Okay, this I like this sentence. I like this sentence. This is really great sentence you wrote here. I like
Okay,
this
thank
sentence.
you.
Yeah, I like this sentence. But try to avoid. You can keep this sentence. Okay, I'm just underlining. You can keep this sentence, and you can erase this sentence.
Yes. Yes.
You can erase this sentence. That
Okay.
would be much better. Okay, I like this. And there are not enough of well-trained teachers. So don't focus only like education sector. If you are focusing only education, then try to explain everything about education rather than introduce any other facilities. Like as you are sharing here, entertainment, living standard. I agree with you. Healthcare. Those are few things. Okay, but hold the paragraphs. The majority of line you are explaining about the education sector. So pay attention. You have to explain all those things. So if you are not able to share all those things, evidence, then try to keep only one idea about education. People are moving, people are leaving the countryside because of education, lack of education. Just straightforward. Just try to be straightforward. Just directly say like lack of education's facilities. This is the reason people are moving. Okay, your sentence is okay. Then jump on your topic. And there were not good enough facilities for the entertainment. Okay, this is then you have to erase those things. A terrible situation in a rural area, consequence the problem. Okay, people from the countryside might not be able to enjoy their lives and the fullest. Beside, the quality of the education in rural area is not as good as that in the city. There are not enough well-trained teachers. Okay, this is good. This is good. Really great. I don't have any complaint about your idea. This you have a great idea. You have great control about your writing. I don't have any complaint there enough. Okay, this is really great. So try to share an example with your like your body paragraphs of one. That would be much better. You have a little error rather than like I believe like you have greater structure. Okay, so let's move forward.
Okay.
Your body paragraphs too. There are some arguments, so try to avoid about your arguments. Don't try to use arguments because we are not saying anything about arguments. This is positive or negative development. You have to explain. This is your opinion. You have to explain and try to share the topic sentence at the beginning. So within one or two sentences, you have to explain your topic sentence. Like as I'm highlighting here, that should be represent your topic sentence. Or for example,
Oh,
it should be represent your topic sentence. And here, it should be represent your topic sentence. Or you can use two sentence for your topic central idea. Like those two sentence are your topic sentence. For example,
okay.
here, those two sentences are for your topic sentence, your central idea. Then you have to explain your idea from this part, and you have to give an example here. Okay, that's it.
Okay. Yes,
Agree
I
with
got
this?
it.
Okay. So saying, okay, I agree that. So this is wrong already here. This is already wrong. So let's begin with you with your idea. I will receive your idea from you. Okay, saying that this phenomenon is a good trend because they can have a better life standard in the cities. In reality, a lot of again you can avoid this. A lot of families, a lot of families, a lot of families have to face several problems, several problems. You can use circumstances.
What problem? What you mean?
Problem you can use you can okay, no, I don't have a few crucials. Okay, anyways, sorry. Several problems after leaving their countryside. Firstly, after leaving their countryside. So you said this is a positive development, right?
No, negative
Yeah,
development, but
negative development.
maybe my topic sentence here that should be changed, like the way Kenneth suggest that I should mention my topic sentence. I think this phenomenon has some negative impacts, so I
Yes,
should change the topics here. My topic sentence here
yes,
is
yes.
wrong. Yes.
It's representing something else. Yes, that's why I'm just asking to you. Okay, firstly, they cannot afford to buy a good house in the city because the price is too high there. They may end up living in poor conditions. A house with can bring lot of a lot a lot more a lot more a lot more problems to their health. Moreover, okay, so you can avoid moreover here, because if you're going to write moreover, you have to share another central idea. So why we recommend to avoid moreover points. Try to begin with your only one idea. Try to avoid a couple of idea in your writing test too.
Really? I thought that we should have more than one idea to support our topic sentence. I want to mention two negative impacts of the moving. Firstly, about the condition of the house, and the second about the other problem like healthcare service and traffic problem. So
I agree with you. I agree with you. I totally agree with you. So why I'm saying like avoid your moreover, like when you are going to write moreover, then you have to explain another information here, new information, like your topic sentence first. Then you have to explain your topic sentence again. You have to explain your topic sentence. That will be much complicated. If you make any error, then your whole the paragraph would be in wrong direction.
okay, yeah, okay. Okay. Yes,
That's
I
why
got
I
it.
said, like, try to use only one idea to complete your paragraphs. That could support you rather than make any mistake. For example, like if we are trying to improve our score, we feel like, okay, if we have a couple of idea for our two body paragraphs, then it would be much beneficial. Yes, I agree with you, but the fact is, if your idea is wrong anyhow, then what would happen? For example, you write here the wrongest statement. You write here the wrongest statement, and you are beginning with your moreover. This is your negative point. So what would happen?
Uh, yes, I think that because I mentioned firstly here, maybe I think of the first negative impact, and moreover is the second idea. So
Yes. So this, from this area, your idea is beginning. From this area, firstly your idea is beginning. So there isn't any explanation. There isn't any explanation. You write
okay,
this sentences. You write these sentences like your general information, which is not required here. Which is not required here. Your idea is enrolling from this part, but your idea is not explained. That's why I'm saying to you,
okay,
you have to share your central idea, and you have to explain rather than using any other new idea. And you didn't explain your idea, and you are beginning with moreover again.
okay.
Your
Yes,
first
I got
idea is
you.
not clear, and you are enrolling another idea. For example, we have thousand idea, but we don't have any explanation. Then how examiner will understand?
Okay, yes,
Okay, I would make you more
I got
clear.
it.
For example, uh, people are abandoning countryside due to the reason is lack of facilities. People are leaving countryside due to the fact is lack of education. Due to the facts is less of transportation facilities. So those are my those are my points. So if you ask me to, like, for example, if you ask me what exactly happening about transportation, why you are not receiving like a huge transportation. I'm living countryside due to the reason is lack of transportation system. But why I'm not receiving enough transportation, I have to explain. Why I'm not receiving enough like proper education in the countryside, that I have to explain. For example, this is blah 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 blah, there's a few reason, that's why we are not receiving, that's why we are moving.
Okay,
Teacher are not interested, my their salary range is not enough in the countryside, that's why they are not able to move their countryside, and the living qualities like fashion, those are not available, that's why teacher are not hired by the local government or like countryside government, they are not hiring any high qualified teachers. That's why we are moving to the cities area for having better education. For having better education. I hope this is clear now.
yes, I got you. Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe I should modify it.
Yes, you should modify again. That would make the right paragraphs here. So, in conclusion, there are many reasons why more and more people want to live in the big cities instead of spending the rest of their life in the countryside. So, this is wrong statement. Not like rest of their life. They didn't speak about rest of their life in the countryside. They are moving to the city side. Those are okay. From this part is okay. Instead of spending the rest of the life in their countryside. This is the wrong statement. You didn't say anything about this in your paragraphs. You didn't say anything about rest of the life in the countryside. Anything. If I going to read all the passages from your introduction to your body paragraphs, end of the your body paragraphs too, then I would never receive any statement about rest of the life. There isn't anything about rest of the life. So this is new information here. It's not the right thing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seeking for better living condition and better education for children to okay to primary causes for the change primary cause of was change. I believe that it creates more serious problem for not only individual but also the society. So you didn't mention anything about the society. Did you mention about society anywhere? Moreover,
Yeah. No. Yes. Yes. Uh.
okay, there isn't anything about society. Your first paragraphs I read, there isn't there isn't anything about society. There isn't nothing about society, and here there isn't nothing about society. So I believe that it creates serious problem with the only individual, not only the society. So this is the wrong statement here. Your statement is not matching. So what you need to do, see now, like how your central idea would help you. How your central idea would help you. For example, like not like example, the reality. What you need to do, you have to paraphrase your introduction again for your conclusion. You have to paraphrase. You have to re-paraphrase your introduction for your conclusion. If you're in your introduction, you have two central idea for your body paragraph 1 and body paragraphs 2. I'm sorry, for your body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2, then your two central idea you would rephrase here again, and you would receive a great in like conclusion.
Okay. Yes.
This is the role of the like central idea, how central idea would helps you. I hope now you got it.
Yes. Yeah. I should change in the conclusion also. So maybe I shouldn't mention about the society
Yes,
because
you can mention.
I didn't
Because
mention anything
you
about
didn't
that.
you didn't write anything about the society.
Okay. Yes. I got it.
You didn't write anything about the society. You write something about the government, but it's not clear. It's not clear. You write something about the government. See, this is like skimming. This is called skimming. Within 1 second, you have to identify where you write something. This is called skimming. Okay, thank you very much. I don't have anything else. So those are my feedback. Those are a few points I share with you. Thank you very much. I don't have any comments. Now we are moving forward. So if you have any comments about my statement, you can share with me.
Okay. Actually, I have read your essay.
Yes.
Um, in general, yet you maybe you have written um you haven't completed your essay yet.
Yeah.
Maybe you missed
Like
the
I
thing,
haven't done with my conclusion.
right? And in detail, you have some mistake here.
Yes.
The first one in I think when you mention rural area, you use in the
Yes. Yes.
preposition in, not at, right? In
Oh.
the rural area instead
First of
of.
all, I wrote in, then I change. Oh my God. It should be in the rural area, right?
Okay. Yes.
Yes, in the
So
rural, not at the rural
what?
area. Yeah.
So why do you have a point here after area?
Okay, and numerous
You have to.
public are not staying at the rural area because of the fact that they are not assumed enough facilities over there, like they are not receiving enough facilities in the rural area. This is the reason they are moving. In addition, it would be a crucial improvement.
Okay. So, in your introduction, you don't show anything that you are going to write. So,
Yes, I just cleared the answer. I just cleared the answer.
what you mean in addition here when you want to add
Yes,
more
in addition,
information?
it means like they were asking another question. Do you think it is a positive or negative development? I said, because I use full stop. I full stop over there. Then I begin with in addition. It would be a crucial development to move to the city side. Yeah, I have to mention to move to the city side.
Yes. Normally we use in addition when you want to add more information to make
Yes,
something clearer. But here I think that you want to give your opinion, right?
yes, I have to might write. In my opinion, it would be a, yes. You're right.
In my opinion, it
Yes,
should be
yes, you're right.
better.
You're right. Yes, you're right. You're right. This is wrong that I wrote here. In my opinion, not in addition. Yeah, I don't know why I wrote. Okay, I agree with you. I agree with you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. In the next paragraph,
Yes.
you say that in the countryside, people are not receiving huge opportunities compared to. I think it comparing
Comparing to.
to. Yes, it should be
Okay.
better.
Comparing to. Okay. Comparing, not compare. If I say compared, like passive voice.
I think the present participle is
Okay.
uh
Comparing. It should be comparing, right?
yes, comparing.
Comparing.
Okay.
Comparing to the modern area. Okay.
Due to this reason, uh,
Due to this reason, yes.
yes, this reason, a large number of human beings are abandoning display although. Why you mentioned although here? I think it made no sense when you put although here.
Okay. Okay, I can erase although.
Hmm.
Okay. This place, then full stop, then they with
Right.
capital D.
Yes, it should be better.
Okay. They locate new locations such as town area where they would obtain all the options that they are required.
Why you use passive voice here? I think they require, not are required. They mean people, human beings, right? Say,
Okay, yes.
so you should change to active
Active
voice.
voice, yes, require.
They require, yes. Uh, okay, so the next one is business and investing sector as well. That they people are unable to file. What do you mean file?
Yes,
Are
found.
unable. I think it is fight. Are unable to
Fine.
fight. Yes, it means
Which paragraphs you are saying?
the last sentence, the second paragraph.
Second paragraph. Second
People
paragraph.
are unable to found. I think found here is
Fine,
wrong.
fine. It should be fine. Unable to find.
Yes, right. That's that's what I want to say.
Yes.
The next one is you have wrong spelling in financial. Uh,
Financial. F
so
I F.
FINA, not E.
Yes.
Mhm.
FINA. FINANCIAL.
Yes, and this support comes from, not is come. So you should delete is here.
Which
Okay.
area?
And this support
Okay.
is come from.
and is, this support comes from, okay, is should be not there, it shouldn't be there.
Right.
This support came from different sources like investment, businesses, and many other things.
Right. Others things, other here not know as here.
Yes, other
Other is
things.
more.
Other should be
Mhm.
singular, not
Okay.
should be. Yes, yes, I have problem with those things.
So, and the next one is after good, you use the infinity. So play here, no ed, right? Good
Yes,
play. Good
it
play.
would, it would be played. If I say it would be, then played should be there. It would play a vital role. Yeah,
Yeah, it could play. It's more
it would
correct.
play. Yeah, it would play. It would play a vital role. If I say be verb here, it would be. Then I have to use played.
Right.
Yes, you're right. It would play a vital role. It would place. It would place or it would play.
It could play
It
in the
would play.
yes, the infinity. I think that you should use active voice rather than
Yes.
could be played.
Yes. Okay. It would
Okay,
play
in
a vital.
general,
Yes.
you maybe you just mention okay, you have answered two questions and you missed the conclusion. Maybe you
Yes.
have maybe more 10 minutes. You have you complete your essay. I think,
Yes.
and you
If I have 10 minutes, then I could complete my essay. Yeah.
you have to focus on some spelling and mistake in
Yes.
grammar also.
This is really tough for me. I'm struggling a lot, and you know what I'm doing? I'm practicing with my spelling,
Yeah.
like
I yeah, I can
what I
see
would
your
write.
speaking skill. Yeah, your speaking skill very good, and that's why you may find it's rather difficult in writing because your ideas. You have a lot of ideas to write, and you write so quickly. So sometimes you forget to so some grammar points. Okay,
This
and
is
now
my
in
problem.
general, you maybe your essay is not bad. I think.
I don't know. My target is 7 in this part.
Hmm.
I don't know what would happen.
Actually, in writing, you have to parse two questions to complete. I think maybe in part one you can write better and you can get a better score.
Yeah, let's see what would happen. I don't know anything. Let's see what would happen.
Why cannot? She's not here to give your feedback.
What did you say?
Why cannot?
Oh, okay, no, she left
Really?
my. Yeah, she left my.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tao, for sharing your opinion with me. It was really beneficial. I would definitely focus on my idea. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tao, for sharing your opinion.
Yes. Thank you for
Yeah.
your sharing too.
Thank you very much. Now I'm going to say goodbye and good night and see you tomorrow at the same time at the same
Yeah,
place.
okay. Good night. See you.
Yeah, see you. Thank you very much.